Hello, everyone, and good afternoon to ya. How you doing? So, Miss Foodie Beauty, she was up and out the door and getting things done before I even woke up this morning. I literally woke up and saw that she did a live stream. And Foodie is someone that she normally does not get up early for things. She likes to do her live streams mid-afternoon, late at night. So it's curious that she was up so early. But she did a live stream called Get Ready With Me. Now, here's something else that's even more interesting and curious. So, Nader is on a live stream right now, and the title of his live stream is I'm Alone. So, Foodie on her live stream is saying that she's going to go see her Aunt Phyllis, even though she can go see Aunt Phyllis without a full face of makeup. She put on all of her makeup like she's going somewhere. And there's Nader doing his live stream saying, I'm alone. I think the title of his live stream was basically a signal to Foodie that he was alone, Dee Dee wasn't there, and to come on over. And he's sitting there cooking. So it kind of points in the direction that she's not going to go see the aunt. She's going to go see Nader. Although we don't need any more proof. We really don't need proof that she's going to go see Nader. We've got all the evidence we need over here. I mean, seriously, going to the outhouse just yesterday to pick some things up, her getting high, just it's all pointing in that direction. As I've said, I think at this point they both need just to cut out all the lying and see each other. If they want to see each other, if she wants to gorge herself stupid on food, who can stop her? Nobody. But for some reason they insist on keeping everything hidden. But I want to go over her live stream and also some stuff that I found on Twitter. So let me just go ahead and share the screen so you guys can see and hear everything. So there's her live stream, but before we get started with that, let's go over here. So here's my Twitter. Let's start here. So this is from the live stream I'm going to review. This is from Book Lady Bees. 4 minutes to get 5 people in her chat. Her anxiety is delicious. Yes, it is. It's delicious. She had to wait and almost 5 minutes for people to start showing up. And hasn't Foodie made the comment before she doesn't care if she's only got 5 beezers? Yeah, she said that. But she didn't mean it, though. It was a lie. She wants a room full of people, no matter what hour of the day or night it is. She has to have people in her room. If there's nobody in the room, she's not going to do anything. She'll cut off the stream early. So there she is. Nobody's showing up. She's waiting. She's waiting. Inwardly, she's freaking out, saying, where is everybody? Look. She's so annoyed. Look at her. She's so annoyed. She's so annoyed that she's turning on the camera and the room just doesn't start filling full of people. You know, if you've got something to say, and especially on a day when you've got things to do, why not just start talking? Just start the live stream. Those that are not in the room will catch it on the replay, Foodie. But no, you got to wait for a crowd of people. Everything you do has got to be in front of a crowd of people.
Okay, I'm just going to start. So I have Breath of Fresh Air, Toner Water.
And Foodie, I am noticing just from this clip, your voice is sounding kind of ragged. You sounded kind of stuffed up. What's up with that? Your colds and your allergies just come and go at will. So what are you doing over there that these allergy, cold symptoms keep coming back? You have to wonder. This is from Bubble Tea. Bubble Tea says Chantal can't go wrangle the kitties because she has no pants on and Sala is watching. So yeah, Chantal did a live stream. She came home and she kept the camera on her face and on her upper body because Chantal has a nasty habit of running around her house without pants on. Don't know why she does that. She has a roommate. I would think that if you have a roommate, and especially if you're a married woman, it's not a good idea to run around without your pants on. But That's just part of her behavior. Let's run around the house without any pants on whatsoever. So here's the clip from that stream that we're going to review. Let me just scroll down here.
About what's acceptable. Sam is harassing BBJ.
And you're not doing anything to stop it? You're not doing anything to stop it. You're going to sit there and you're not going to get up and go, hey, cut it out. No, of course not. Sam is a male cat. BBJ is a female. Sam is younger and stronger than BBJ, but you're going to allow him to pick on her.
Sam! He's beezing because I'm on live. See? This is what he does. What's the temperature here? I don't even know. Oh, hi, Angela.
And she knows that BBJ is an elderly cat. She's not checking to make sure everything's okay with those two. Now she's going to sit there and put her face in the camera.
Sam? He wants me to get up. Don't make me get up.
You wouldn't get up anyway. You probably don't have your pants on. That's why you won't get up. If you're a married woman, Chantal, you should keep your pants on around your roommate. Okay, this is from Mrs. Robinson, courtesy of It's Julian the Baker. Miss Robinson says she always ends up telling on herself. We all knew that these men were fake and that her segs, kitten, goddess situation type deal was made up fiction. She can't help exposing herself. So this is from last night's live stream that she ended up deleting.
Oh my God. I didn't have much experience, believe it or not. As much, as much as you think I was a hoe. I was just a wannabe, I think.
So basically what you're confessing to, Chantal, is all of those men you talked about, all those encounters you talked about were fake and phony. They were a lie. Every single one of them. Mr. Coffee, Mr. Motorcycle Guy, Nico, having all those men running around on the social media sites chasing you down to the point where you had to block them. It was all fake. It was all phony. But those of us that knew, we've been known for a while. Because if you were some femme fatale and you were so highly desired, why would you have to pay men to hang out with you? A highly desired woman does not have to pay men to hang out with her. No, that's you. You have to pay men to give you companionship. That's why you ran all the way to Kuwait and you gave solid $9,000. You didn't do that for charity. You did it so he would put up with you for 3 months. So you being a femme fatale, no, ma'am. This is from Milk Tea. Milk Tea says, people do visa runs pretty commonly. She's going in and out to restart the 3 months on her tourist visa. If they catch her doing it too often, they'll stop her though. So Foodie wants to run back to Kuwait as quickly as possible. She just got done being there for 3 months. She wants to go back after 3 weeks. I don't know if that is something that will actually happen. I don't know if she can do it in that short amount of time. I've heard that you have to wait, I believe, another 3 months before you can go back. But Milk Tea has a lot of knowledge about traveling. She's been in many different countries. So I believe Milk Tea that if she's trying to hop from country to country just to stay on that side of the world, if they catch her, they're going to put a stop to it. Bunny Angel says, I'm beginning to think that Chantal is trying to dodge paying her taxes and her bankruptcy. She's talking about going back to Kuwait for 3 months, then fly to another country, and then re-enter from that country. Can she even do that? Milk Tea was, I guess, replying to Bunny Angel. If y'all want my opinion, I think she wants to get back to Kuwait as soon as possible, just because we are talking about Chantal. She's an insecure, jealous woman, and she's a control freak. And Saul is in another country. She doesn't know what he's up to. She doesn't know who he's talking to, and she's deathly afraid of him finding someone else to talk to and not talking to her. It's driving her mad that she can't just get in her car and drive to his house and peep in his windows. You know, she's lost control of Salah and she's wanting to get it back. So that's why there is this feverish desire to get rid of Pete and get rid of the cats as quickly as possible so she can go back. Also, this is just my opinion. I have no receipts. Foodie has said that she's going to be in Canada for 3 weeks. That's not long. That is not a long amount of time to get everything done that needs to be done. She has to move, which is a long and lengthy process. She wants to go back to Kuwait. She's got to find homes for the cats and deal with Pete and him finding a place. And she's going to accomplish all this in 3 weeks. It's crunch time. She's running back and forth to see Natter. You're running back and forth to get your chemicals. That's not going to help you accomplish everything. So, my opinion, I think maybe one of the main reasons she's not looking for a place right now is that she has no intention of getting a place in Canada. She might try to go to Kuwait and stay there. Because Chantal, she's not someone that she's going to pack things in boxes and move them somewhere. She would rather just buy all new stuff where she's going. Yeah, she's just that lazy. And she's got that YouTube money that wherever she's going, she just buy all new stuff and just start over. So I don't think she has any plans of moving anywhere significant in Canada. Her game plan is to go back to Kuwait and be with Salah and be with him full time. Okay, this is from Hidden Truths. So here are some of the messages. And this is Salah talking. And his grammar is perfect. It's funny how his grammar is perfect sometimes, but not others. So myself and a few others were under the impression that there's more than one person that has access to that account. I mean, it really wouldn't be that hard for one or maybe a few people to know the email and log into that account and be moderator in her room. So it looks like there's more than one person doing it, Foodie. I'm not sure who. I can guess, but it's pretty obvious that something is up when sometimes Salah is talking one way and then talking in another way the next day. This is from Meandering Thoughts. There's a video put out by a channel called Eyelash. Really great video about the outhouse visit. What happened at the outhouse. And a lot of things that Eyelash pointed out, I also noticed. So you guys will give me just a second. You know what? We'll watch the video later. I'll do a react to it later. But it's a really great video, Eyelash, I will say. Some of the things that Eyelash was pointing out in the video, when Chantal got to the outhouse, the other person was not already there. She was there. She went there, and then all of a sudden, here comes this mysterious person in a mysterious car come driving up, and they parked awfully close to Foodie. Now, if you're a woman in the middle of nowhere and some guy just drives up next to you, would you get out of the car? Would you feel safe? I wouldn't feel safe. But she gets out of the car and she makes an excuse about getting something out of the trunk. And then what does she pull out of the trunk? Anybody remember? She pulled out a huge pack of paper towels. It took her over a minute to find that huge pack of paper towels. It doesn't take you a minute to find something like that in your trunk. It's just sticking right out there in front of you. But when she got out of her car and she pulled up her trunk hood, and she did that so nobody could see what she was doing, she purposely bent down where you could not see her body. And it took her a good like minute and a half to come back up. So I mean, all signs point to the fact that there was some kind of party favor drop off, some kind of sale going on there. And then she was in an awful hurry to get home. And she's been high ever since, including in the stream that we're about to review. Her eyes are glassy. So I'll do a react to the eyelash video later on. This is from Hidden Truths, Foodie Beauty, a new tick. You know, can I just give my opinion on that? I don't know if Foodie Beauty has real, authentic ticks. She might, but I think she also fakes ticks for attention. This tick in this video, it felt phony to me, like forced.
All right, I better go. It's 12.
I think she definitely does things for attention, and she will fake even a tick to get attention, to get people talking. Okay, this is also from Hidden Truths, Foodie Beauty, Fake Emotions. We're back to this arc again, trauma dumping and manipulating her VIBs with BBJ. She knows the viewers love BBJ more, so she's going to use that to her advantage to create a reaction. Then she'll do a fake rage stream calling it false reaction. Yeah, like talk about fake outrage. She talks about fake outrage all the time, and yet she does it herself. So let's watch the clip.
I'm kidding. Too dark for daytime. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, so what's up with that, Foodie? You're going to see your Aunt Phyllis, yet you're putting on your evening going out makeup. As if Aunt Phyllis cares what you look like. Tell me you're going to see Nader without telling me you're going to see Nader, especially since he's doing a live stream right now saying, I'm alone. He's sending you a message, I'm alone, come on over, Dee Dee's not here. You went to the outhouse, you've gone to the dispensary, you got the party favors. Are you going to his house so that all three of you guys can party? It sounds like it. It sounds like it. I don't know why you guys just don't come right out and say we're partying together. This is also from Hidden Truths. Foodie Beauty, how can someone hate a loving baby like BBJ? She just said that maybe she can give her to an elderly woman and they can pass away together. She is void of all normal human emotions. So let's watch the clip.
I don't want to just euthanize BBJ. I'm lucky too to have Chantal. Maybe she would be happy with like an elderly woman and they can like pass away together. I'm kidding.
No, you're not. I'm going to give my thoughts on this issue, and I'll be brief. I think Chantal knows the backlash that she would get if she outright euthanized BBJ. So I think her trying to find a way out of the backlash is by saying that she's going to rehome her. She needs to rehome the cats anyway. Is she really going to rehome them? I don't know. I hope so, but I don't know. And I'm not trying to be a negative Nancy, but what if she intends to euthanize BBJ, but she's telling their audience that she's going to rehome her just so no one's going to get mad at her? What if that's actually happening? I'm not saying she's going to do this. I'm just saying it's a possibility. Anything's a possibility with Chantal. What if she has plans to euthanize BBJ and that happens, but she's going to tell her audience, oh, I rehomed her. She's going to rehome Sam. What proof are we going to see that she actually did what she says she's going to do? How do we actually know that those babies are going to be rehomed? We won't know. All we'll know is what she's going to tell us, and we know that she lies. So I really do hope they do go to loving homes. It's about time. It's overdue. But with Chantal, you just don't know. But she's all about covering her own tail and not getting in trouble with people. She's always trying to do damage control. Okay, here's a little timeline cleanser. Look at this. Look how pretty that is. I love crystals. I love crystals. I love geodes. I used to live in Tampa and my entire apartment was full of nothing but crystals. All of you crystal lovers, you would have loved my apartment. I had them everywhere. It looked like a crystal shop. How gorgeous is that though? I mean, beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Gorgeous. What else do we have here? Okay, so this is from Malarkey Meter. This is how cold it was last night. It was like 25, 30 below outside, snowing. But instead of staying at home where it was warm and safe, this one went out in that extreme cold, and she just had to go to the dispensary and had to go get her food. Had to. That's ridiculous, Chantal. When it gets that cold, stay in your house. All right. So we're going to go back over here to her live stream and see what she has to say. Let's do this. Look, she's sitting there waiting for people. And she's annoyed that nobody is there yet. I love that for her. She's so annoyed. Look at her. Look at that face. Look at that face. You know what? That's a good face. Hold still, Chantal. I need a thumbnail. Where's my thumbnail? It's right there. That's my thumbnail right there. I love it. Thank you, ma'am. Appreciate it. Appreciate the snapshot. Thank you so much for being so generous. Let's keep going. Look, she's so mad. She's annoyed. There's what? Nobody's in here. Nobody's in here. Oh, I'm so annoyed. Chantal, it's during the week. People work. They have jobs. They have to go make money. They can't be on YouTube watching you 24/7, girl. They got stuff to do. You can't get annoyed at people for going to their jobs and making money. They got to make money so they can give it to you. Stop being such a toddler about it. Look at her, annoyed. So annoyed.
Okay, I'm just gonna start. So I have Breath of Fresh Air, toner water. I'm just gonna let that sit on my skin.
There's nobody in the room. I'm loving it.
I'm going to put my perfume on. Versace. Hey, T-Bone. Welcome to Very Important Bees. Ready to set bees. Hey, Crispy. Did you guys miss what I did? I put Versace on.
Big deal. So you put perfume on. Move it along.
This was Solid got me that, and then I have this perfume that I love from his.
You know, I will never understand how Foodie thinks that just doing simple things is interesting content. Nobody cares if you're putting on perfume. Nobody cares if you're putting on makeup. Nobody cares if you're cleaning your house. These are things that we all do. We don't put them on camera. What makes you think, Chantal, that you are so interesting that you can do the most simple things and make a ton of money off of it? I don't get it, girl.
For all over. So now I'm gonna do my skincare.
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm annoyed with Chantal. I'm annoyed today. So if that's coming through, sorry, but I am annoyed with her.
I'm using Unicorn Lip Scrub. This tastes like, I don't know. It tastes good. Describe the smell. It's really hard to. It's like, I don't know, maybe amber? I don't know what it is. Oud? Vanilla-y? Crispy. going to see my aunt today.
No, you're not. You're going to go see Natter. Because I seriously doubt that if you're going to go see the aunt, that you would put on your makeup and perfume and lotions. That's something you used to do for Natter.
Hello.
She's alone right now, so we know exactly where you're going. We know exactly where you're going to be ending up.
Oh, hello, doll. Good morning, Maria. Yeah.
And that's another thing. I refuse to call her Miriam, because the name Miriam is connected to the fact that she's supposed to be a newly reverted Muslim woman. And she has been doing all kinds of things. She's been eating excessively, which is a no-no. Eating food that is not halal. She's been cursing, she's gossiping, being hateful. Until you show respect to the Muslim faith, I'm not going to show respect to you by referring to you as your new Muslim name. You can't respect it, I'm not going to respect you. Miriam is supposed to be your new name for you turning it over a new leaf and doing something different. You're not doing anything different. So, no, I'm not calling you Miriam. No, I refuse.
Yes. So I'm going to use my lip scrub on my lips. Lick it off. I'm going to use this natural peppermint lip balm. Hi, puppy. Do I feel better? Yeah, a little bit. I think nights are hard. Even the nights are bit.
Oh, no. Ma'am, I'm a child of the 70s. Don't you dare disrespect Air Supply. I love Air Supply. I love their songs. Please don't sing that song. Please don't. No. 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 Nope. Mm-mm.
Going.
And why are you singing a love song, an old love song, right before you go see your aunt? See, that's another tell you have. When you are going to see Natter, you tell on yourself. You're going to see your aunt, right? So why are you singing the love songs? You'll only do that for Natter.
Going to visit some people, my aunt.
Going to visit some people. What people?
Watermelon lip scrub. Crunchy. I'm not wearing this. It's just a cover up for now because what I'm going to wear I have to find. Abby, welcome to Very Important Beezers. Abby, ready, set, bees. So while I do that, I used my Breath of Fresh Air toner. Hi, Abby, welcome back. I do love myself. Yeah, I know what you mean by that, yeah. Abby, I'm going back to Kuwait. You guys have to Kuwait bees, okay?
Yeah, you know what? I'm going to give my honest feeling on that. I don't think she's going back to Kuwait. And I think she knows she can't go back to Kuwait for a lot of reasons. But she's putting on appearances because she knows that Salah is watching. So she's going to keep up the charade as long as she can until he finally figures it out. She's trying to hang on to him in whatever way she can hang on to them, even if it means telling a bunch of lies in her live stream and giving the impression that she's going to come right back over there.
Can I fit my old clothes? Yeah.
No, you can't. Not being mean saying that. I'm not being mean saying that at all. But Chantal put on a lot of weight in Kuwait. A lot of it. I'm sure a lot of her clothes don't fit because of that. That's why she's having trouble finding clothes. Because she just outgrew her clothes. She outgrew them. I doubt that anything fits her anymore. And that's another thing, Chantal. Riddle me this, riddle me that. You said that you were doing better in Kuwait, right? You were doing better. But yet, while you were there, you put on an excessive amount of weight in just 3 months. So how is that healthy for you to be over there? Because you could not do some of the things that you're doing now to relax. You were using food as a cure-all for everything, for your sadness, for your depression, for your loneliness, for your boredom. You were turning to food, and you put on a lot of weight. So is Kuwait a good place for you if all you did was eat and eat and eat and gain a lot of weight? I don't think so. I don't think so. Just because being in Kuwait, you were restricted from some things, you still had access to one thing and you went overboard with the one thing, even when Salah was there. So Kuwait's not really a good place for you either.
Oh. So this is the lip injection Too Faced. Too Faced lip injection. I'm going to put a little bit. I have to make sure it doesn't go up because it irritates all my skin. And then people think I'm doing meth. So I have Skin's Shangri-La. This is like the best moisturizer from Lush. Makeup is looked down upon. Yeah, it is. Hi, Kelly. That top, it's not a top actually. It's just to cover for while I'm doing my makeup. I haven't really decided what I want to wear yet. I know. So this is my
Foodie, you might want to be careful. You're putting on makeup and you're getting the makeup on top of the hijab. I just saw you. Look up here. You're putting on your makeup and you're wearing the hijab, right? Your little face covering, head covering. You're getting makeup all over it. So you wore your shirt so you wouldn't get anything on the front, but what about up here? Be more careful putting on the makeup, ma'am.
moisturizer, especially around the pimples, is looking. I love this moisturizer. I swear, it's so awesome. What's in it to make it like this? Wheatgrass, seaweed, and vanilla. Oh, but there's like something creamy. Jojoba oil. Bladderwhack, seaweed. This was made by Jeffrey. Cheetah bodysuit. Is the back shirt not covered enough? No, it's tighter fitting than, I would like on camera. So. Very, modesty is very different than just.
I'm not trying to be mean here, but didn't she wear that outfit last night? So is that outfit dirty now? Because she wore it last night. She wore it out when she was running around. Shouldn't you be putting on something different, Chantal, and putting that in the washer?
Just wearing whatever with cleavage and everything out. You guys know how I used to dress. So I need a 3-in-1 like yesterday. What am I gonna put now? Hi Ariel, the chat's empty, A+. Well, it is early, and plus. Did you guys get a notification? I feel like if I go live too much. Okay.
Well, for those who are not those that create content on YouTube, a little note. If you're someone and you're making content on YouTube, they're kind of stingy. If you do more than 3 live streams or videos a day, they kind of penalize you for that. If, say, you do 4, they'll promote the first 3, but the 4th one, they won't send out a notification. So Chantal does go live a lot. So if she goes live or does videos more than, say, 3 times a day, no, they're not going to send out notifications, Foodie.
Okay, what am I going to put else? What else am I going to put on?
I don't know why YouTube kind of punishes people for doing more than 3 live streams or 3 videos. Maybe that's their system of making sure that everybody gets equal time for being promoted. And they don't want one person kind of like hogging up all the time and all the notifications. Maybe that's why they do that. But yeah, they do that.
Excuse me. Eye makeup. Because I'm not going to do... I don't think I'm going to do, like... foundation and all that noise. No, I'm definitely not going to do foundation. But... Hi.
You know why she's doing this? Do you know why she's sitting there screwing around with her makeup? This is one of the things that Foodie does to run up the meter. She'll sit there and she'll eat, and she'll take her time eating to run up the meter, to make the live streams longer. She'll sit there and put on her makeup and take her time doing that to run up the meter. Because the longer the live stream, the more Google AdSense money. So she could have put on her makeup before the live stream started, but she's going to wait until the live stream so she has something to do to keep running up more time. Like, this is boring, Chantal.
Okay. You try to prioritize your beesing. Priority beesing. They're coming for you. You hear the siren? Look at the cat hair. I never had this problem in Kuwait. No cats. But and I'm allergic more than ever. I haven't been.
So this comment, Abby says, why don't you make Salah come to Canada instead of you going back? Well, see, there's a conflict of interest there. Salah has said he wants to come to Canada. He doesn't want to live in Kuwait. He wants to come to Canada. And Foodie has said she wants to go back to Kuwait. So she wants to go over there to escape her problems and her messy life. And he wants to come to Canada to start a new life. So they're not on the same page. He wants something different than she does. She wants to run away to another country to escape. He wants to come to Canada to start a new life.
Exposed to it. Because he can't come to Canada right now. My background is different. Okay, which eyeshadows am I gonna wear? I'm using Violet Voss. But these are summer colors.
And I also find it suspicious, Chantal, that you're not a daytime person. You're usually up all night until wee hours of the morning, and you sleep all day and all afternoon, and you stream afternoon and the evening. You're up early. For what purpose? To go see Nader? This is not you. You don't do daytime. And you're putting on your makeup, and Nader's over there with his live stream. I'm all alone, so y'all put it together.
Because I'm going to actually be wearing a purplish color of hijab. I'm going back to Kuwait and as soon as possible.
Well, you said not too long ago you're going back in 3 weeks. Now you're saying as soon as possible. So which is it? 3 weeks or as soon as you can? I don't think you're going to be able to go. I really don't think so. But I think you're outright lying on your live stream to give Salah the impression you're coming back.
No, that's not why I'm getting rid of the cats. If I do, I don't know. I'm trying to think of what's best for them in a way.
No, you're not. You're trying to think of what's best for you. You're trying to think of what's best for you. You put yourself in a tight corner and you're trying to find a way out where people aren't going to get mad at you and leave your channel and your income's going to go down. That's where your tight corner is. That's what you're trying to avoid. You started off saying that you were going to euthanize BBJ. But then you realized if I do that, people are going to be really, really angry with me. And I might lose viewers. I might lose super chats. I might lose membership signups, and I don't want that to happen. So how can I make it to where that won't happen? Oh, I know. I'll just say that I'm rehoming the cats because that sounds better on paper. That sounds better with everyone. You're trying to tell people, I'm trying to think of what's best for them. Honestly, whether you go to Kuwait or not, I think you should rehome the cats because you are not a good pet owner. You haven't been for the longest. Your focus is on men, not your pets. You should rehome them. It would be healthy for them. It would be good for them. And then you could be free to do whatever you want. Pete can go and live somewhere else. It would be good for him to be on his own again. Just do what's right, Chantal. You brought all this stuff onto yourself. You chose to live with Pete. You chose to use him to get into the villa. You chose to be a pet owner. So do right by all three of those things. And then if you want to go run around and be with whoever you want, you can. You won't be burdened by things you got to think about. But you got yourself into this mess. Do the right thing and figure it out the right way.
I don't really have a choice. I can't bring them with me. Like, I just can't do it. I don't know how makeup works. So brown, wear brown. My hijab is this color. So I'm thinking like a light purple. I don't know.
I thought you said you liked black. You said black is your favorite color.
Or let's try this palette. I think this is ColourPop.
So not me says, how do you feel physically? Are you going to get a doctor's checkup before you leave? Well, you know what? You'll never get a straight answer out of Chantal, so I'll answer for her. The answer is no. She's not going to get a doctor checkup. She's not going to go to a doctor's office because she knows what they're going to tell her. They're going to tell her, ma'am, you are hundreds of pounds overweight. Your weight is being detrimental to your health. You need to take care of yourself. She doesn't want to hear that from anybody. So she's not going to go.
Whoa. Whoa. That's intense. So I do all my eye makeup with my finger. Mauve. Storytime mukbangs. Oh, you guys like those? I don't know if I have any more stories to tell you guys. You know, and I have to kind of be careful what I share. But yeah, I mean, I could think of something, I guess.
Okay, just from a female perspective, Chantal, you have very pale skin. So light colored eyeshadow, really not a good choice. Same thing with the clothes. Please stay away from the lighter tones like beige, uh, the ham colored. You want dark colors. You want things to pop. Dark jewel tones, green, bright red. These are things that will look good against your skin tone. You want the contrast. For some reason, you are obsessed with anything mauve colored or flesh covered. Those are bad for you.
I don't know. I enjoy doing live streams in a way.
Because you're lazy. It's not that she enjoys the live stream. She enjoys the money she makes from live streams. She started out long ago doing her recorded videos. But then she got the live stream bug when she did her New Year's Eve live stream that one year, about 2 years ago. And in the 6 hours that she was live streaming, she made net $600. And then that's when the light bulb went off and she said, oh, I can make a lot of money. I don't have to edit anything. I don't have to record anything. I could just turn on my camera and make more money. That's why she sticks to live streams. It's not about, oh, I like talking to people. She does like the attention, but she likes the money more. She's all about how can I make more money and do less work.
I don't know. I like talking to you guys.
No, you don't. You're a liar.
Kuwait ERB's 1 million dinar. No. You can tell about Kuwait. It is recorded, so you can edit. That's true. I hate editing. I do. No, I do enjoy editing our couples vlogs because it gives me good memories as I'm editing. But it's so boring to just watch myself eat, you know?
You know, another reason why she hates recorded videos, because she's sloppy. Because if she does a video, she doesn't pay attention to what's on the video, and sometimes she gets caught in her lies. The reactors or even the viewers will see things in the videos and go, oh, wait, I see this over here. Next thing you know, it's all over Twitter.
When I'm editing, I don't know. I'm using a freaking eyeliner pencil to do my eyebrows because I have nothing else. So, you know, it's all the same. Whatever. We love the live streams the most. Comment sections are garbage. Yeah, I mean, I have my Beezer community whenever I do live streams, right? So.
You mean your enablers? You mean your feeders? Because yes, I acknowledge that some people are VIPs because they want to troll Chantal. I acknowledge that. I also acknowledge that there's some people that are VIPs that actually do care about Chantal. But there's also a great deal of VIPs that are enablers, that are feeders. They're there to get their fetish for her eating food fulfilled. I see them all the time in her live streams, making comments. She'll be sitting there eating a full meal and they will encourage her to eat more and more and more food. Those are the feeders. And let's be real, y'all. Let's be real. If you're someone, even someone on YouTube like Chantal, like Foodie, she's an active addict. Let's put that on the table right now. She is an active addict. She has an addiction for food. She's got a problem with food. Even she has said that. Food is her drug. It's her legal drug. And you're someone and you're watching Chantal and you see her just going to town on the food. That's self-harm content. She's hurting herself. You're watching her hurting herself. And if you're someone watching her and you're buying the VIP membership and you're sending the super chats, you are enabling an addict. I don't care if you like her. I don't care if you think she's funny or quirky. That's besides the point. Even if you like an addict, they're still an addict and their addiction is still dangerous and you're still enabling them. And should you be doing that? Should you? I'll leave it up to you to decide. I wouldn't enable an addict to hurt themselves, to harm themselves, but that's just me.
Like, it's a lot more... It's more fun for me to interact with people, I guess, and get that instinct.
You know, in a nutshell, she's an addict and she comes on YouTube looking for an audience of people, looking for people to fund all of her addictions and keep them going. That's it in a nutshell.
Gratification from you guys. I'm kidding. I just love my Beezers. I love my Beezer community.
Of course you do. They're enablers. All addicts love enablers. Any kind of enabler. They want to have their enabling system in place, and she's got one. She's got one with her channel. She just turns on her camera. She starts talking to people. People give her money, knowing what she's going to use it for.
And so, plus we got the jokes. Yeah. Better take us out more in Kuwait. Okay. Akid. Means of course. Right? I'll tell Salah. Sometimes he's like, do you want to go here on the beach, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, nah, I just want to do a live at home. So I will take him up more on the offer. Hi, baby. You're beautiful with or without makeup, baby. I know, babe. Well, I don't mean I know. I feel like I'm better with makeup, but thank you. That's nice to hear from you. Actually, Salah doesn't like much makeup. I mean, Muslim women typically don't wear a lot of makeup. For me, it's like an art thing that I'm like doing a tutorial or something. Hi, Rebbe! Mary Poppins! Hey, Basic Babe is here. Babe, I love you.
Oh, Lord. There she goes with the air supply again.
You know it's you, babe.
Since when does Chantal sing air supply? Since when?
Okay, I gotta blow my nose. Sorry.
And we're back to the nose blowing. She wasn't doing this in Kuwait, but the moment she got home to Canada and she starts making those outhouse visits and seeing nadar, the nose blowing is back. We know what that means over here. So I'm wondering, Chantal, because of all the weight that you gained in Kuwait, are you back on the snow diet? Because that's the last thing you did to lose weight. That was the only thing that worked.
Wearing the animal print. Oh yeah, I'm resting in it. Babe, how's your food? Now I'm gonna go in with Epic. Yarmakula? Yahimkum Allah. I was supposed to say, when I sneeze, Alhamdulillah. And then you say, Yahimkum Allah. And then I don't remember what I'm supposed to say in reply. But Salah knows. I know. You know what? I have so much cat hair everywhere. I can't even breathe hardly. I'm not kidding. I don't know if it's because I was away from the cats for 3 months, but I think I just got immune to their cat hair. And now,
You know, Chantal, I don't think it's the cat hair that's the problem. You don't have a cat allergy. And you were in that villa for how long? And the cats were all around you and it wasn't a problem. If you're having a problem breathing, maybe it has a lot to do with the weight you've gained, because that can make it hard to breathe.
yeah, okay, I'm gonna wear an eyeshadow called Drama. Drama. Here on my lid. And a blanket. Yeah, dekum Allah. Oh. I came wrapped in a blanket when I first met some. Yeah, because like you have to learn about being modest, you know, and like what to wear. It's a learning curve.
Yeah, from just a female point of view, Chantal, I know you can see yourself in the camera. The lighter colors are not doing it for the eyeshadow. You can barely see it on you. That's why you need that dark contrast, because your skin is too pale.
Harry's trying to. Hold on, I'm hot. Oh my god, I feel so fat. The blue window. Babe, if you want to get views, just do a live stream saying the blue window. And then Ariel and everyone will show up. Babe, you remember how you explained modesty to me?
I'm so sick of her overusing the word babe. It's ridiculous. Cut it out.
think so.
Babe, this, that, and the other thing. Babe. Lord, overdoing it with the babe thing.
I mean, you're supposed to be plain. Plain Jane. There's like I don't know, like newer generation, but you see a lot of on like TikTok and Instagram. So many wear makeup now. Do you ever feel like no matter what you do, you're just not going to get your makeup right because you're like tired and stuff? It's medicinal. I don't like how I feel. It like depresses me. And I can't do anything in moderation. So for me, it's not good.
You know what I'm waiting for, y'all? I'm waiting for all this this facade, this fakery to be over. I got a feeling that eventually it's going to come out that she's been seeing Nader. Like, she's going to have to find a way to end this ridiculous arc of pretending to be a Muslim woman. And yes, she is pretending. She's not being true to the faith at all. She's not even trying. Just because you take a new name does not mean your life is different. But eventually she's going to say, okay, the shock and the drama and the attention of this it's waning, so I have to do something to get people back to paying attention to me. She's going to take off the hijab. She's going to take off the abaya. And Salah's not going to answer the phone one day, and she's going to flip out. And in vengeance and wrath, she's going to say, you know what? I've been seeing Nader anyway. It's going to come out. I'm just waiting for it when it happens.
Yeah. Makeup channels, yeah, hijab makeup channels, there's a lot. Alright, Islam is not so strict and puritanical.
Okay, enough with the makeup. I'm over the makeup. It's boring. She should have done all this before the stream started. It's so unprofessional.
Sam? Baby, inshallah, when I go back to Kuwait, they want to go to more places in public if possible. The middle finger. You're so hungry. The cats are now the annoying kids in the hallway. Bee's a lamb. What? Bee's lamb? I have my own religion now? No. It's very, very, very bad. What should you eat? The Western world. So family is
so a 48-minute stream, and she spent half of it just putting her stupid makeup on.
The name of their channel. They have a beautiful story. You should check it out, Chantal. Oh, Salah Family. Yeah, I've heard. I watched them actually. Yeah, the husband converted, huh? Hi, 28.
More makeup? Gosh.
Permanent lashes? You're right. It would fix problems, wouldn't it? But green eyeliner? I look pretty, really? No. Thanks. I need lipstick now. Makes you look awake, exactly. I am a millennial, aren't I? Ew. I'll have to check it out because some of the hijab, like undercaps, I hate them. No flop era.
So a full face of makeup to go see the ants?
A plus, what? Why is it exploiting?
No, if Chantal doesn't come back tonight and Nader is also missing, we'll know exactly what's up.
If you date a different race, I don't understand that.
I think that Chantal, see, when Nader and Chantal, when they see each other, what they'll both do is they will do live streams before they meet up. They'll put their mandatory money-making time in first. So he's doing a live stream right now. I don't know if he's still doing it. She's doing her makeup live stream. They're getting at least one live stream in before they spend time together.
Like, so white people have to date white people? How is that not racist? Duh. Recently, I noticed that many people talk a lot about what is halal and haram, and they joke about issues of Islam and other religions. Why don't we talk away from these topics? Weird, really. Yeah, you're right, baby.
Okay, so here's a curious comment The Western world says February 10th, she will not be able to live with Pete's anymore. She will be staying with the aunt or SME. There will be consequences if not. What consequences? What consequences? If she lives with Pete's in Canada, she's not going to be arrested. That's not something she has to worry about. So what consequences? Chantal said that when she came back from Kuwait, that she would not be staying at the villa, that she would be basically couch surfing on her mom's couch or with the aunt. Although my question at the time was, how is that going to work with her being a night owl and being up all night and beezing? How could she do that at her parents' house? But she's been at the villa thus far, and she hasn't stayed with anybody else.
We can talk about other things. There's a lot to make fun of me with, right? I think some people are just trolls. But do I need color on my face or I have enough, right? If they didn't stop talking about these things, they will disappear. Fair enough, babe.
Why do I have a feeling that she is seeing Natter in the background, lying to Sala, saying, oh, I'm just doing this, I'm doing that. She's seeing Natter on the side, but still trying to hang on to Sala at the same time. That would be such a Chantal thing to do. He wants the attention from both.
With the hijab, I plan on going to Iran where I will be wearing one. Yeah. I get hot sometimes, yeah, for sure. I don't make religion. What? Yeah, but you don't know, Buppy, how I feel inside. I don't feel like the religion is keeping me from doing anything that's like it's just keeping things that are harmful to me.
But you've been going back to those harmful things all on your own, Chantal, going to the dispensary, going out last night when it was like almost 30 below and snowing and bad weather. You were driving around and all that because you wanted food and because you wanted your green. You said that you have points saved up, and I'm sure you used some of them. You went to the outhouse. Did anybody force you to go to the outhouse and do a pickup? No. And you've been glassy-eyed and blowing your nose ever since. And that's not the fault of the Western world. That's you. That's your fault for having issues and having addictions that you're not putting under control. And I hate to break it to you. Even if you go to Kuwait again, that's still not going to stop you from hurting yourself. You hurt yourself in Kuwait with the food. You didn't stop there either.
Someday, 28, probably, Iran, not Iran. I always mispronounce words.
So this super chat, Kiss My Butt, says, your face looks so swollen. It does. I noticed that when I was watching it earlier. I'm like, wow, your face is really swollen, Chantal. What is going on there? Is it too much sodium intake? Why does your face look so swollen?
Iran.
You know, I'm just going to throw this out there. I think that her face looking swollen, maybe it has to do with Chantal messing around with her filters. Sometimes she dials them down to where it looks smaller. Sometimes she dials them back up to show more of her real face. It just seems like the proportions are off.
Too much A+. This is too much. Yeah. For sure. Your makeup with your outfit looks lovely. Thank you, Sam B. But this is not what I'm gonna wear. I'm gonna actually look what I found, guys. My bubble vest. My pink bubble vest. Actually, I can do like wear my bubble vest. You're wrong. I hate the trolls. Me too. No more trolls allowed about Islam or any religion. We respect every. Yes, I agree. I agree.
So everybody in the chat is getting on to that person for saying that her face looks swollen. They did not say, hey, Chantal, your face looks fat. They just said her face looks swollen, and it does. But here come all the VIPs coming to her defense. You're being so rude. No, they're just telling the truth. Her face does look swollen.
Thank you, Rebbe. I don't care if I look swollen. Don't care. Doesn't bug me when people like honestly, I think it's stupid and wrong when people like continually like base anything on people's looks, but makeup tutorials, I don't have the patience for things like that. I just want to like turn on the camera and bees.
It's not that she doesn't have the patience. She loves to put her makeup on. It's just that she knows where her bread is buttered. She knows that her moneymaker is turning on her camera, doing live streams, and beasing. That's her moneymaker. That's always been her moneymaker. She doesn't want to sit down and do a makeup tutorial. She could. She knows how to put her makeup on. It's just that she would not get much profit from that.
Can I just be a professional beezer forever? What do you think? The pink pup.
Well, that's what you're trying to do. You're trying to be a professional beezer, but you're hurting yourself. And your health is getting worse. So maybe not a good idea.
For one, yeah. Yeah. Can you wear Uggs with the puffer vest for an iconic winter moment? Yeah, that'll be a no. I don't know. I don't have Uggs. I have Pennington's boots, and that's about it. A dress in the snow.
Yeah, I don't think Chantal's going to go out and get a pair of Ugg boots. I used to have several pair of Ugg boots, and I will say this. Back in the day when I was buying them, they were kind of on the ugly looking side. Now they have all different styles of Ugg boots. Ugg boots are really comfortable. They feel like putting on a pair of house slippers, but they're also really expensive. We're talking $100, $200 a pair. That's too much money for Chantal to spend on boots. She'd rather spend them on green.
Snow photo shoot. It wasn't in the snow. It was in. Maybe I'll do a puffer vest. It was in the leaves. Remember? Thank you, Morella. Do you still have the pink business blazer? I don't think so. Doesn't mind jokes. No, I don't mind jokes, but just I guess not about religion and stuff that's serious. No, we didn't tell A+ off. We just said, like, Sala was answering them. What I don't like about lipstick with lip gloss is it comes off. No. I mean, for me, going to Kuwait was like honeymoon enough, all the beaches and everything. We did a lot of stuff. No mods, yeah, Ariel. My hair is kind of like this much long, I guess. But I guess it's like so weird to me that no one will ever see my hair ever again. Well, kind of, whatever. It's freezing out. I don't feel like moving. I know, puppy. Well, Rosie, I know. Nobody can be trusted. Sala's laptop fan. It is a loud fan, huh? Anyone know how to fix it? Crispy. Nobody can have it. They have, a little wackadoodle. They do have Facebook Marketplace, but I don't think I'm going to, I just want to give it away like in the free section because I don't know like when I'm going to be back.
If she goes to Kuwait, I don't think she's going to be coming back. I think she's going to try to stay there forever.
How many stars have you counted as you were?
Is really what does she have in Canada that she's going to miss if she leaves? What is in Canada that she can't replace over in Kuwait? What does she have that she would not be willing to part with? She's willing to part with her roommate. She's willing to part with her cats. She's always had the attitude of if I go somewhere, rather than just move the stuff that I have, I'll just buy all new stuff. That's always been her attitude.
We're falling from the sky. Little angel, I have never seen such a graceful yet humble beauty. Is that for me? Can you teach the language of angels? I promise to be the most grateful
Oh
student.
God.
You can never forget about me. Clogged with cat hair. I hate cat hair now.
Oh please, you never minded it before. You never minded it before. And there are things called lint rollers, they can pick up cat hair. They're really cheap, Chantal. You can find them at the dollar store. But all of a sudden you hate cat hair. You didn't care before.
That's okay. He can read me hallmarks all day long. Can't wait to see you.
People were saying in the comments on Twitter that the things that Sala was saying in chat, he found them off of a romantic quotes site.
Oh my god, I'm gonna like freak out at the airport. I don't care. Modesty. I'm gonna run towards you. I'm just kidding. I won't. Last time
Now that would be content. Chantal running towards something, that would be content. I want to see her do it.
I stopped and everyone was looking at me at the airport. Sell the cats on eBay for clogging the CPAP. Aw, just thinking of your future and how amazing it will be. Inshallah, thank you. Newlywed, oh, yeah. Not really, D, because it's still like a Muslim thing. There's no need to show PDA.
Wait a minute. So if Sala comes to Canada, I know that there are laws in Kuwait about PDA. She's saying, no, we're not going to do it in Canada either. Is it because uh, is there laws against it in Canada? But I would think you could show more PDA in Canada than you can in Kuwait.
We don't have to like prove to anyone, you know? Thank you, 28.
No, you don't have to prove it to anyone, but let's be real, Chantal. You love PDA. You do. You love signs of affection. Now you're trying to walk it back and say, oh, we don't have to do that, as if you wouldn't enjoy it. You know you would.
He's so tall. I didn't see that live A+, but that's... I don't like it. Na, 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 na. What time is it? I have to do my hijab.
So the Western world says rehoming the cats for a while. Just do it already. I really wish she would. I really wish she would putting some of her energy today into looking around for someone to take the cats. I really do. I hope that really does happen. That she does rehome them as she should. And I hope that she's not feeding everybody a line of BS of I'm going to rehome the cats. What she's actually going to be doing is something far worse, but just using the whole rehoming thing to cover it up.
Yeah, I'm rehoming. Well, I don't know what I'm doing with the cats. I gotta figure out what's best for them.
You mean what's best for you?
If they can't be with me right now.
They shouldn't be with you at all. You're a bad owner. Yeah, I said it. I'm going to keep saying it. You suck as a pet owner. You shouldn't have pets. Not the cats, not Harry the hamster, none of it. You're too selfish. You're too self-absorbed and you don't know where you're going in life.
For cats.
What? Western world, why are you saying that stuff? Western World says rehome Sam with Missy Moo and just euthanize BBJ. Really? Really? You're going to say that rude shit? Why are some of your VIBs, Chantal, why are they so determined to have her euthanized? Is she not a senior cat? Does she not deserve a chance to live? What has she ever done to anybody that a lot of people are like, she just needs to be euthanized? Maybe she doesn't. Maybe she just needs some good medical care and to be checked up and given some blood work and medication, and she would be fine. How about that? How about that? Who gives a crap if she's 20 years old? I've seen cats that live way past 20. All the hell that she's been through with Chantal, living in a filthy house, not being fed properly, the dirty litter boxes, dealing with the fruit flies, and an owner that's never there half the time. Chantal's smoking chemicals in the house. Doesn't she deserve a good home for at least a while? Doesn't she deserve something nice for her twilight years? What has BBJ done to anybody that you idiot VIBs are like, just euthanize her? No, she doesn't deserve to be euthanized. That is an automatic option. If somebody can take her to the vet, and if the vet says, okay, she's not in the best of health, and there's only so much we can do, but we can do this for her, and we can extend her life and keep her comfortable, she deserves at least that. And I would not trust that idiot Missy Moo with Sam either. I've seen pictures of her dog on Instagram. That poor baby looks like its face needs to be washed. It looked miserable. I wouldn't trust Missy Moo with Sam. Hell no. No, Sam and BBJ need to go to people that actually care, that actually will give them what they need. Missy Moo is far too involved in Chantal's business, so much so that she can't even see straight. She doesn't need to take one of the pets. Sam and BBJ need to go to a person or people that will give them what they need. Absolutely.
I don't want to just euthanize BBJ.
No, not outright. You might do it anyway and then say you've rehomed her just to cover your ass. You might do that. That might be what's going on in the background. That might happen. I hate to say it like that, y'all. I'm sorry if that upsets y'all. It upsets me too. But with Chantal, it's about semantics. It's all about wordplay, verbal diarrhea. I don't want to use one term and ruin my income, so I'll use another term to get out of trouble. That's her. That's her all day long.
I'm lucky too to have Chantal. Maybe she would be happy with like an elderly woman, and they can like pass away together. I'm kidding. Too dark for daytime. Yeah, you're right.
So Rosie says, give the cats to BB. They know him. I would support that. I would support BB taking BBJ and Sam. He seems like a responsible, hardworking person that would take care of the cats.
Yeah. Okay, how about this? Sala, that's sweet.
So the Western World says she talks about BB behind the scenes now. Why though? BB's her ex. He's been out of the picture for a while. Leave BB alone, Chantal. Don't even talk about him. Have some respect for the man. He put up with a lot from you. That was the one you let get away because you were too lazy and too stupid to hang on to him. You weren't a good woman to him. Maybe that's why you seek out losers now to control, because an independent, hardworking, smart man wants nothing to do with you, and you know it.
Oh, Abby, I'm sorry. Before Muslim, I was like, didn't really practice. And then recently, I started becoming more spiritual, religious.
You're not spiritual. You're over there running around, going to the outhouse, getting your party favors, getting high on camera, gossiping, cursing. How spiritual are you doing all that?
Like, believed in God, and I was just, I don't know at that point. Like, I was born and raised Catholic. Christian, but Catholics are Christian.
Oh, here we go. Western World says, on the car ride, Chantal kept gushing about BB. Why would she do that? She hasn't talked about BB in the longest. Why is he now a topic of conversation?
Thanks, Mary, for your kindness. Yeah. What are you talking about? You're a liar. Are you having coffee today? Look, turn the remote. Missing your husband, bees. Yeah, little wackadoodle. Don't feel down, just feel up.
So 28 Skate says, what happened to Sofa King, Plain Cheeseburger, and Ashley? The last time I heard, they were modding for Pete's. They jumped ship when this whole thing started, and they went over to mod for Pete's. And I don't know if they're still there. I don't keep tabs on them. So they went over and they're modding for Pete's. And sometimes they pop up in chat rooms where I am and they try to poke at me. Word to the wise, unholy Trinity. You're all just a bunch of hyenas, but you ain't going to face me. So keep your trolling over there. You're not even welcome in my chat room. You're blocked. But yeah, that's where they are. They're modding for Pete's. And if they're anywhere else on YouTube, don't know, don't care. But strange, they never came back to Chantal. Strange. I don't think they're completely out of the Chantal game. They're just, they're just sitting on the sidelines on the bench waiting and watching.
D. Thank you, baby. McDelivery bees 12. Set a goal today and remember you'll be with your husband soon. Hey, Sting.
Okay, you know what? Enough of her verbal diarrhea. Let me go ahead and just refresh the comments.
Puffer vest.
Shut up, Chantal. I'm done with you. Let's go to the comments. So, Kit Ka Booty says, if the partner didn't get her, it was going to be religion, another cult, etc. Addictive personalities cannot remain independent of something or someone's influence. I agree with you. I think that Chantal does have an addictive personality. And she's always looking for something to cling to, whether it's a person, a place, a thing, and a substance. And anything she likes becomes an obsession. And obsessions are very unhealthy. She's very impulsive. She's even admitted that. So she's got an addictive personality. She's very impulsive. She has no sense of self-control. She's got several raging active addictions, including her addiction for attention and food. And she's always looking for something to focus on. And usually the focus becomes very unhealthy. So I agree with you. Andy says, Chantal, why don't you keep the house a bit longer? You could save up a bit by living with your mom. It will be very stressful. You have always paid your rent. So your tenancy manager will probably let you stay on. Being homeless will make you more depressed. And then later on you can move. I think that she's focused on trying to get back to Kuwait as soon as possible. And if she's got any plans of going over there and staying over there on a longer, she wants to let go of everything tying her to Canada. I don't think she's going to let go of her Canada residency, her citizenship, but she really wants to get back to Salah so she can keep an eye on him. She doesn't really trust him by himself. Let's see. These are all about the notifications, so there weren't much in the way. I'm sure she was editing the comments. So that's it for this react. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you have, please like and subscribe and leave a comment. Really appreciate hearing from you. Thank you so much for being here and have a good one. Bye-bye.